Good morning, teachers, faculty, parents, relatives, confused siblings, and of course, the graduating class of 2026. I'm incredibly honored to be speaking here today, and today I would like to talk about journeys. Because although we're all sitting here together in this room right now, every single one of us took a completely different path to get here. Some journeys began in different countries or different schools, but all those journeys cross here today at Regents. And the chances of us all being here together again are near zero. So that makes today mathematically rare and incredibly special. Being here at Regents for 15 years, I feel like I've seen a lot. I didn't just grow up here. I was shaped and molded here. And alongside me, I saw the school grow too. I watched early primary being built, the eco garden come to life, the steam machine getting named, the pirate ship turned into the Mermaid Cove, the IB suite forming, and now we welcome an Olympic-sized swimming pool. And of course, none of this growth would have been possible without the initial vision of our founder and chairman, Dr. Verichai. More than 30 years ago, he began the Regents' journey with a simple yet ambitious vision: to create a school that would challenge students to grow, not only academically, but as people. And today, as we celebrate our own journeys, we are fortunate enough to have been part of the journey he started. But during the school's journey, we've been on journeys of our own. We as students have changed every single year and shaped our cohort into an incredible entity as we see it today. We started school in the era of slime, loom bands, fidget spinners, and Fortnite dances, and we're leaving in the era of TikTok addictions, 6-7, brain rot, and the shared fear of AI taking over. And that, I believe, is a journey in itself. Now, in a moment like this, where everything around you is changing, new schools, new location, new friends, new passport, new teachers, new subjects, new everything, it can feel really overwhelming. And for many of us, this is the first time we truly won't know what comes next. And that may be terrifying. But if there's one thing our journey here has taught us, it's that we are amazing at adapting. After all, we are also the cohort that survived the global pandemic. We spent an entire year learning through screens. We woke up 2 minutes before class, ate breakfast in first period, FaceTimed our friends between lessons, and sat in awkward silence while our teachers asked questions to 28 muted boxes. Overnight, the world changed, yet somehow we adapted, overcame, and kept moving forward. And trust me, if we can survive that, and then survive the IB and A levels, I think it's safe to say we can handle whatever comes next. So I want you guys to believe in yourself and embrace the uncertainty and the new journey ahead. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but our paths will diverge. And we'll always feel that these last few years that were so long weren't long enough. And although these years didn't last forever, they were the best years of our lives. And soon enough, we'll be the unks reciting the famous line, back in the good old days. But while we reflect on our own journeys, we should also remember those who walked beside us through them. Our teachers, who have constantly adapted to new generations, new technologies, new ways of teaching, all while continuing to guide us forward towards academic success. And I especially want to thank Ms. Amos, who has supported me during some of the troughs of my own journey. I vividly remember during Student Takeover Day, I got to experience a small glimpse of the amount of hard work she puts in every day to keep our school's journey on an upwards trajectory. And for that, we thank you. Thank you to Ms. Beal, who has been part of our cohort's journey for 4 consecutive years. We will never forget your otter obsession and your abundant kindness to advocating for what we want to do, whether it be in assemblies, outdoor ed, or even in Growing Minds. And thank you to Ms. Weller, who has stayed by our side throughout one of the most emotionally unstable stages of our journey. She watched us develop deep institutional crushes on universities as we spent hours stalking their websites, analyzing acceptance rates, and worrying if they were out of our leagues. She helped us craft applications that showed the best versions of ourselves and our journeys, and patiently guided us through months of stress, frantically checking emails, and occasional delusion. And honestly, she may be one of the few people who continue to follow our journey long after graduation. So keep your LinkedIn profiles updated and your email notifications on. And of course, I would like to acknowledge the journey that our parents have been on. We keep forgetting that as we grow, they also grow alongside us. They adapt and mold to our needs, and for that, we should be forever grateful. So thank you to all the parents for allowing us to be part of your journeys, even if it meant putting parts of your own journeys aside to support ours. And now, it's time for me to do what every senior has done before me, and every senior will do after me. And that is to say goodbye. As much as I look forward to the future, endings are always hard. Because for the first time, it won't be goodbye in June and see you in August, but rather we'll say, don't become a stranger and promise you'll visit soon. It's hard to say goodbye to a place where we've spent so much time, not only because you have to leave behind the people you love, but you also have to leave behind a version of yourself to grow. But how lucky are we to be sad to leave? For that means our time was well spent, full of memories and booming laughter. So, don't be sad it's ending, be happy that it happened. And as my senior quote reads, our journeys have only just begun, my friends. Thank you. And now I would like to welcome Ms. Hucknall back onto the stage to present the next set of graduating students.